Here's the deal, we've all fallen victim to good marketing at least once in our lives. Sometimes the product doesn't back up that marketing. This might be the case with Dr. Squatch. Now, I went out of my way to buy on Easter a 3-pack of the scents that I've been looking at for like years. I've always been getting these ads and I've been seeing these scents and I'm like looking at it and I'm thinking those would be the best soap ever. The only problem being the price. So Easter came along and there was a 15% sale on everything, I think. And then also using either Capital One Shopping or Honey, I got another 25% off. And then also signed up for the every 3-month subscription, which I will be canceling, to get free shipping. So I ended up getting like 45% off plus free shipping. And 3 bars of soap came to $20 Canadian, which isn't necessarily the worst in the world, but more than I would like to spend personally when I can get. What I usually use is Everyman Jack soap. That's what I have upstairs right now. So that's a liquid soap, not a bar soap. And I wanted to see the difference. The problem that I have with Dr. Squatch, I've only used this one so far, I'm not gonna lie, but coming off of the scent, right, the main thing that you're buying a soap for is the smell, to smell good, to get clean. It doesn't get you clean? Sure. Does it have any benefits to any other regular soap? Not really. I will say that the smell on these aren't necessarily what you would expect them to be. It smells like soap, but it doesn't smell like what the name of said soap is. This here is the Cold Brew Cleanse. I've used it once, and it doesn't necessarily smell like coffee. It smells maybe almost chocolatey, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but for me, I was looking for more of a coffee smell, as it states. Another thing with it, like, yes, it's a coarse grain soap, and it feels good when you're putting it on, but it has that same, like, I don't know, waxy feel that a lot of soaps have, a lot of bar soaps have, that I personally really dislike. It's like feels sticky and waxy, you know what I mean? Then there's the Wood Barrel Bourbon, which I was expecting to have a smell of, I don't know, like a sweeter alcohol or something. Something that's like an attractive scent. But what does this smell like to me? It smells to me like if you could just trademark the smell of soap, like what in your mind is soap. This is just what soap smells like. There might be like a tinge of the wood from the wood barrel in there. I don't get no bourbon. I've drank some bourbon in my life. Not a lot. It's not my go-to choice. But I know that this doesn't smell like bourbon. It smells closer to the wood barrel, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a good smell, but it just smells like your average no-name soap. Finally, I got the Bay Rum. The Bay Rum Men's Natural Soap. And what I'll say about this one is, it is by far the best smelling one out of them. It doesn't necessarily smell like rum. We could test that right now. Like, nope, not at all the same. Absolutely not the same. This is a good smelling thing. It might smell more bay than rum, I don't know. Not like the bays that are around here, though. Maybe like a southwestern bay. I don't know, I'm northeast. Personally, do I feel like I wasted my money? Not really, because $20, 3 bars of soap, it's soap at the end of the day. It serves its purpose. It's bar soap. It does feel a little bit like that waxy sticky. Would I ever pay full price? In Canada, it's like $11.50 for a bar. Would I ever pay that full price? Absolutely not. When I can get the Everyman Jack soap for like $5 for a big bottle, and it's like supposed to be all natural, I don't go into it too much. Like, this is supposed to be like 99% natural, which is nice. You should always look for like a more natural thing. But I think the Everyman Jack is good enough. And it has a more strong scent. With this, I don't know if it's just because it's the first time I used it, but it felt like the smell left your body as soon as the water touched you. Like, you put the soap on, then the water hits you, and then the smell's gone. So it's like, is there any like remnants? Now, personally, I wear cologne as well, so it's not that big of a deal, and it won't really mesh. But like, I wanted to get a good smell, and I wanted it to stay, but it just doesn't. Functionality, it's a soap. but the gimmick of it, not really there. I could have a bad batch, and if Mr. Dr. Squatch wants to send me more of like a stronger batch maybe, then I'll take it and I'll talk about it again. But as far as I'm concerned at this moment, Dr. Squatch is maybe a good thing for a one-time buy, where you can get a really good deal on a sale. I would absolutely not suggest buying this at full price or as like a large quantity, because then you're even stuck further. If you're going to want to try it out on sale for like one bar, sure, and see what you think. If it fits your needs yourself, that's on you. I can't make up your mind for you if you want to try it. Like, I only got it because I've been wanting it for like a couple years. I've seen it on Facebook. I've been getting ads for like ever. I never got to have it until I saw this really big sale. That being said, I'm just a gamer on the internet that's trying to tell you his opinion. So if you agree or if you disagree, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll try out some other things later on. I like doing reviews, and that's like where I seem to be wanting to lead my content, and where it is an initial expense going into it, I kind of slack on that a lot. So whenever I get a new product or a new item, I want to like talk about it if it's something that I feel is justified to talk about. Like, I'm not going to talk about I bought a friggin' album, a vinyl. Like, who cares? Everybody knows what they're getting going into buying a vinyl. This is something a little bit different. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'm austinshoot. Bye bye.